everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of stuff, episode 15. We got a full cast!
Now featuring a full cast with, mortal wounds.
It's not really mortal wounds, it just feels
You didn't
like
feel
a
this
mortal
pain.
not personally, but I know how much they hurt. I've had many people in my life explain in detail.
Whoa. I literally thought my kidney was, not my kidney, my appendix was exploding.
So yeah, Ralph was in the hospital yesterday. He had some, kidney stones, past one. How many? Do you know how many?
They wouldn't tell me. They just said, you have to follow up with a urologist within the next 3 days. And I'm like, oh God, no!
So yeah, my mom was in a similar boat like a year or so ago, and in order to liven her own spirits, she decided to name all of her kidney stones after the Rolling Stones.
Oh God, no.
How white can you possibly
Boo.
be? Mayonnaise.
Thank you for talking about my mother. That's
Mayo
nice.
is spicy.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, at least I'm not talking about like Alex would.
True.
Let me get them digits, yo.
Truth. This is true. Very true.
I'm
All
saying
right.
a factual statement.
He's got a girlfriend now, so he's done trying to go after Lone Sister, I think.
Yeah. Good. Good. So, the stuff that I had on the docket today, a lot of crap came out from Comic-Con. Figure we talk about that. And then we are very, very overdue for a DA story. Very
We're also talking about the Killing Joke.
overdue. That as well.
Has anybody seen that yet?
I went and saw it in theaters yesterday.
How about you three? You two.
Why would you possibly want to?
So I wanted to.
Wait, have you seen it? Have you seen it?
It's not theater worthy. Oh, people thought it was.
I agree with BG.
I haven't seen it. I have heard many.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Oh, I've seen everything that goes into it.
You've seen the comic version, I'm guessing? You've read it?
And I've read the reviews of the first 30 minutes. Like,
oh, no, yeah, the prologue is easily the worst part of the movie.
so, it is what it is.
I enjoyed it for what it was. That was me, though.
I don't like quantifying things for what it was. Either it was good or it was bad.
You say it is what it is all the
It
time.
is what it is, yeah. And it is good or it is bad.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not saying it is good for what it is. No, it is what it is. It's good or it's bad.
I hear bullshit. I hear lots of bullshit.
No.
I think I hear bullshit,
It is
too.
what it is.
Bullshit, exactly.
A bad rarity episode.
There has been exactly one,
and
and it wasn't as bad as some of the Rainbow Dash episodes.
it is what it is.
It is still, it was a 6, maybe. I wouldn't quantify it as bad, but for myself, because I am a rarity fan, I look past as many, I look past the flaws, not like somebody else would, so I'm not saying it's good for what it is. I'm saying that I myself, as a rarity fan,
So you're not saying because it's a rarity episode, it's better than what it would be if it wasn't a rarity episode.
if
written
it
the
wasn't a
same
rarity
way.
episode, it wouldn't make sense. So I can't plug somebody else in like that. It's not like Dragon Ball where you get what changes if TM went to Namek instead of Krillin? Nothing.
Less death.
Goku doesn't go Super Saiyan.
There we go.
No, I don't think so. I think he would still go Super Saiyan.
If what? I'm sorry. I'm talking to my girlfriend. If she
we were talking about how cars fly on the moon, and it was this whole thing that
Something
you don't
about
need.
Gandalf shooting an AK-47 at Smeagol.
Cool.
I don't know.
I heard something about Goku, so I'm just gonna assume it was about how Dragon Ball is the worst series in history, and move on from there.
All right, so do we
Alright.
want to start?
That series is garbage.
Yeah,
I love the
this
fans, so-
this series is really, really bad.
The fans can suck it at this point.
Oh, it's
They
so
were
good.
entertaining for a while.
No, it's still so good.
Nah, at this point, it's just irritating.
At the point where they're just going back and reanimating stuff, and they got blue-haired Trunks, and nobody's talking about this.
Yeah.
Give me one line. But they're just like, no.
People are talking about it. They just
Reanimating as in like the future Trunk stuff?
Yeah, they.
Oh,
they-
okay.
They
never mind.
redid Future Trunks going Super Saiyan for the first time, and it was significantly worse.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
The funniest is they use old footage when they first find Cell's ship. They use old footage. And then Trunks does something different, so they have to animate new footage. It's all in this brownish tinge, so you can't tell his hair color goes different
But then-
between the old and new series.
But then they just don't care the other way, so I don't understand if they care or they don't care. Give me a sentence. That's all I'm asking for. Before we get to any major stuff, can I ask, who was Miss Cleo bothering? Why? How? What?
Okay, so how exactly did she die?
They say cancer.
Okay.
Wait, what?
She bothered God with her tarot
Miss
readings.
Cleo died.
Who?
Call me now for your free tarot That woman.
Huh?
The psychic.
Huh?
Are you serious? Is it just a black thing?
might be.
Might be Detroit.
Yeah.
Mike, do you know?
just-
Miss-
No. it's
No,
not
I
a
don't, but I
Detroit
just
thing.
looked her up, and I can probably say it's a black thing.
Miss Cleo is really a black thing? I thought she was a phenomenon.
So too.
You black people would have.
I
the-
never heard of her.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck.
In the
you're
late
talking
90s,
about.
early 2000s, I thought she was a...
Wait a second, you know what? I'm pretty sure they can just go, oh man, what happened to Janice Maurice? And we're like, who the is that? Janice Maurice, you guys don't?
But the problem there
I'm
is,
sure there's another way.
I remember her playing on like Jerry Springer and
I
stuff.
know she was on Mad TV and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
there were daytime talk shows and all types of stuff.
Channels I did
And
not
then they were
watch.
like,
Yeah,
Why didn't Miss-
I didn't really watch much Mad when I was a kid.
There was always like, why didn't Miss Cleo predict 9/11? And
I
all
always
those
heard
jokes.
Nostradamus used. I've never heard of Miss Cleo.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's blowing my mind.
Huh. Huh.
That is honestly really weird.
it is shocking
Yeah.
at this point.
I
I
thought
am
that
ama-
was just, a name that people knew.
I've never heard it.
I mean,
Oh.
I would consider myself a little detached from pop culture around that time, so
Yeah.
for me,
Oh.
I could
But
see
okay,
myself not knowing.
I didn't have a TV or even a radio in my house until I was 12. So
Okay, but at the same time, we knew about like NSYNC and 98 Degrees and stuff as kids. It was just there.
well, that was national shit. Like that wasn't like sub pop culture nonsense.
I believe Miss Cleo was too.
Well, that may be in the black community,
No,
but not in white suburbia. I've never heard that
Yes!
name. Nope.
that noise.
Dude, this has gotta be.
I
they
think
might be pulling our leg.
if I had to
No.
guess, we're in the minority, Ralph. If I had to guess.
I mean,
Oh.
possibly. I mean, we're both kind of raised in upper scale white neighborhoods. For
No,
most of our lives,
that-
so.
No. I don't think this is a black thing. I think the fact that they said she was on Springer and daytime television and stuff, it's just a miss.
Could be. That could be very true.
I missed.
I missed
She
a
had a
lot.
whole TV show.
What channel?
I don't know.
Beauty.
Oh. It wasn't BT.
I had my head in books and comics when I was a kid, so I don't really know much.
She
about
voiced the
it.
character in Vice City.
I didn't play by City. I stopped at 3.
Jeez, I just
Oh my goodness.
My God. Okay.
Like we've already got this established. You guys are like the pop culture reference,
Wow.
like home. Me and Mike are far from that.
Wow, that is.
I
that
know
is
of
really
many.
blowing
I know
my
of many
mind.
things, but there
I
are
don't-
many things I don't.
I
know,
liken
so.
that to someone going, man, I love anime. It was like, what do you think about Dragon Ball? And they're like, what?
What's
Yeah,
that?
It's that weird.
Is it new?
That weird.
What's the Legend of Link? I mean Zelda. Wait, what? What's the what?
Okay.
Hey.
So, do we want to do Comic
I
Con
only
stuff?
heard of Miss Cleo from Robin Williams versus said.
Him too?
Yeah.
It would
You
be
know,
like us
he
going,
had
who's
only-
Robin Williams?
That's impossible. That man was like comedy god of like the 90s.
In the 90s, she was on commercials everywhere.
Yeah,
Call
but
me
that's-
now. You've
That's if
never
you
heard
watch
that
TV.
phrase? No, you've never heard that phrase.
I've heard of televised preachers use that kind of shit, but I've never heard of anybody actually being important.
For your
saying that.
free tarot reading? It's a line that...
Tarot reading?
Tarot.
Tarot?
Tarot
Oh,
cards.
Tarot cards.
No, they're called tarot.
Tarot.
I heard it was tarot.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Manga.
Really not.
GIF.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is GIF.
Is a gift. I wanna
There was
slap
a
that guy.
hilarious...
Oh no, I'm constantly yelled at by friends for calling it a GIF, and they're like, no, it's GIF.
No, you call it a GIF.
There is a
Yeah.
hilarious GIF that is about. It's called Graphics Interface Format. Would you pronounce it graphics?
Yes.
And it just goes. It just changes every G word to a J. Perhaps I'll give you a gift. Maybe a guinea pig or a guinea pig. Yeah, it was hilarious.
That's funny.
And
So-
the guy is just staring at him like, what the?
So I just listened to one of her commercials, and it sounds familiar.
Yes, cause it's Miss Cleo. Everybody should know that.
All right, fuck it, googling.
Please do. Please
Ah,
listen very
Miss
quickly
Cleo.
to Miss Cleo, so
Miss
you
Cleo
know what the.
Psychic. That's interesting. Comes right up as Miss Cleo Psychic. That's
Yeah.
So,
1998.
Mm-hmm.
so once Ralph gets finished with this, do we want to do Comic Con or DA story first?
Comic Con.
Okay. I have a
Good.
list of all of the big trailers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have
Oh,
words.
what the fuck is this?
A 90s
Hokey
commercial.
90s.
Yeah, this is before I had a TV.
I don't.
Yeah, this is.
I've never heard of this. Her voice doesn't even sound familiar. Not a thing.
Boy,
is
I
familiar.
love me some basketball. So how about that Scottie Pippen? Who? Like it can't be a Michael Jordan or something, but it's a name you should instantly know.
Who the fuck is Dennis Rodman?
Grant Hill, like something. Holy bejeebus.
Wade Bear? No, what?
All right, let's move on. So, Comic Con happened last weekend / week, however long it is. Long.
No, it's weekend. It started on Thursday.
A lot of different stuff came out from it, and I have a list here of all the trailers that got announced and shown, and we're gonna barrel right on through them. So number one on the list is I guess the big one, Justice League.
Huh. I'm gonna just come out and say I fucking hated every second of it.
I actually
hated it.
enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
sound like
am
the
feeling-
gun's gonna make it the movie theater.
I liked this first trailer versus the first trailer for Batman v Superman. There was levity.
It was forced down your throat levity.
I actually liked some of the characterizations. I will say I think Flash's costume looks stupid.
What the fuck is the Flash? Let BG and DA run this. I want to hear how they feel about this.
BG.
See, Dia had just done the throat cut thing to me, so I'm not gonna address what you guys just said because I would have words.
Oh, really? No, please do.
Go!
I want
No.
to hear this.
No, DA throat cut. This is to prove a point. You can't ever just let it. Just letting it go.
Oh,
One.
God.
That's all I need is one.
You have no opinions you want to say about it? That's the whole reason.
I'm gonna have opinions. I'm just not gonna address what you guys.
Okay,
said.
well, what are your opinions?
Because Mike, I would be going at you hard, but I won't. So now the next 5 years, I'm immune from criticism because I let this one go. I can always just point and go.
Long, isn't it?
Hold on, Mike. Are there clouds in the sky right now? Is that whooping cough?
Oh boy, what a line!
I honestly laughed. I laughed so hard at that. I think I cured cancer.
Ooh,
Facebook stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your opinions on it though, BG.
I'm very mixed. Of course, they're gonna do the levity thing because they want people to see that it's something different from what they've already had. Batman being the jokester, I'm not feeling it.
No, dear Lord, no.
Flash is all right.
Fundamental misunderstanding of a character again.
Flash is all right. I can understand the slight autism he seems to portray because you know he's living in a world that's very, very slow at all times. So it's just like who can match this? There's nobody here to talk to ever. Whoa, cracking some jokes. She's like that. If they don't stop trying to make Aquaman look like the baddest of asses,
Oh my god!
like,
What was that? No, what was that scene with the waves crashing around him?
I understand.
I almost died of laughter.
I understand. People have misconceptions about the character, and it needs to be like, no, he's actually a really cool character. But you're trying too hard. This trailer was try hard. It tried hard to be light-hearted in moments. Try hard to be dark-ish at the same time. That Flash Batarang scene, that was a long scene. It just felt long. It was only like 20 seconds. It felt long.
But I feel the exact same way about the Suicide Squad, though.
Oh, Christ.
See, I feel different there because, like, every character there is... All the characters that should be joking are joking. All the characters that should not be joking are not joking.
I don't know. What about
Everybody
Croc?
was joking.
Seems Croc is making a few more jokes than he should.
Everybody was joking.
That's the point.
It's,
I don't know.
It's a little too much.
I've seen Killer Croc be quippy.
Quippy, but not light-hearted comedian status. Like he seems like they're.
I mean, he's
going.
going to die, or he's being.
He's not gonna die.
No, he's going. As in the mission, he's going to die. They're the Suicide Squad. They're all going to die. If you understand what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but
Okay, so
I hear what you mean. But I'm saying.
so why give a
blah, blah, blah. True enough.
It is what it is.
Zack Snyder just doesn't know what to do with himself.
He's
mean
garbage.
everything. You mean everything versus. He doesn't know what to do with anything.
He's garbage.
So
he should not be heading up anything.
He is DC's fucking cancer. When it comes
how
to this
do you
fucking
think
universe.
this trailer would have been if Affleck hadn't rewritten the entire fucking movie? Just imagine that.
It would have been very Soup's Bets.
Yep.
Okay,
go ahead.
I think. Do you remember the end of what was it? Cap 2 with the twins?
Yeah.
I think Flash would have been very Quicksilver-ish.
Yeah. I can see
Fighting
that.
to control his powers and bouncing off walls and such. The guy is garbage.
The setup they're going with works, but it seems like the way they're writing the characters is just broken at every turn. Like, the setups that they're running with this, with Batman hunting everybody down, would have been great if they had let Batman stay the brooding, clever, quick wit that he actually is supposed to be, and they left Barry to be the jokester, with Aquaman being a sarcastic dick and Whoa making puns, if anything. I think that would have been the better way to write these characters.
Oh, But that cyborg though.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
That cyborg does not look good.
Oh, I tend
I
to forget
want
about him.
to like. I want to like Cyborg. I really want to. But
They're
that
gonna-
looks
They're gonna
really
force the
bad.
booyah. They're gonna force the booyah.
I don't care as long as I get one.
Oh, really? Even if it's absolutely in the wrong placement, and it's
Sure.
dark and it's not funny, and it's just like booyah.
He could have his eye stabbed out and yeah, DA would still go, yes!
That gets
Oh.
2 points for that.
Gets 2 points. All of
It's
2
up to a
points at the
2.
end of the movie.
All right, moving
Oh.
on.
That movie's gonna be trash.
The Wonder
don't think
Woman
so.
trailer.
I don't know how to feel about
Surprisingly
Whoa.
great.
I like this one as well.
I
Actually, didn't see it.
I'm hopeful of it, but then again, in the universe that has been built to have this inside of it, it doesn't lead me to have much confidence that they can run this good.
Different director though. Different director, different writer.
But they're gonna have to keep in the same pace, the same style, because it's in that universe.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily.
I'm just saying what DC has done in the past will lead me to believe that this is how it's gonna turn out.
I think they're very much in their infancy, where they have room to change,
The
And they
foundation
need it.
has been laid.
and they need to change.
They need to change. The whole thing needs to be restarted. We need a fucking a Crisis on Infinite Earths reboot going down like right now, which they're fucking up in Flash of next season.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh God,
So
DC
What-
is fucking awful.
one of the things I just even from the fucking poster that they revealed for Wonder Woman, color. There's fucking color. And it's not
Her
bleak.
outfit is very. I would like that is blue and that is red.
Yes, like
This isn't copper anymore.
yeah.
and
It's
like some bronze.
Mm-hmm. Like a golden yellow. And it's just like, okay. Like
Piss.
this this is Wowo. This is Wonder Woman. The outfit, it pops out and it just screams like from the comics. I like that. And even just the little touches. I mean, they did it in Bat v Soups too, but just seeing like every time she uses the lasso, it glows. And just
Yeah, no, small touches like that work.
but yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this movie.
It has the potential to be the best
Yeah.
DCU movie
Agreed.
of the past decade.
Low bar.
Maybe 20 years. Potentially ever. Because as DA said,
bar.
low.
Oh no, it is a very low bar. That's
Oh,
beyond the point.
every time I go into a Super Bats movie discussion, Nolan's trilogy. Oh, shut up.
That's what you said every time indicates a lot. Which means that you're being argumentative, so let's just shave off 3 years from that.
But I know it's fine.
You get a year back.
I get a year just for looking? So what about all your DVZ boy?
So like,
What? Hold on, Mike.
all right, okay.
What about all your
Oh wow.
when the Dark Knight Rises was coming out? You were just like, I wish I could get on a podcast with these people. What's that?
Nothing can compare to those people. Nothing.
So you're just making an excuse for yourself that it's all right.
No, because the word genius was thrown around in nearly everything I listened to. And it was emphatic. These people meant it. They lived it. I'm sure people are just like, it's not as bad as other people think. I personally enjoyed it, but people were like, no, this is genius, the magna opus of all that is known. I'm like, shut up. It's so good.
What about Dragon Ball?
That's also different because I once had affection for it. I wish for it to be good. I wish for
I
more.
wish for Soups to be good.
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
But you don't wish for Batman to be good.
Nope. I'm fine with Batman being good.
So that's a middle ground.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Okay.
take that.
I want nothing but good because more good in the world is good for me. I enjoy liking things more than I enjoy disliking things.
I am on the fence about that at this point.
You
know
like
what?
disliking things. It makes me happy.
No, I
inside.
love disliking things, especially talking about it. And
I'm on the fence about that because I was just on the bus and I was thinking, I really just want to rewatch the Batman trilogy again.
Dude, I had the same feeling a lot.
And it's like, why? I can't stand it. I was thinking about this. The Batman trilogy, I had to have put more time into watching those 3 movies collectively than my favorite movie of all time. Like, I have watched the collectively time-wise has to eclipse literally everything I've ever watched ever.
because it's enjoyable.
Yes.
So enjoyable.
So I'm like, what the f is going on? I assume I just like watching bad things more than I like good. Because I'm watching the out of Dragon Ball Super. It's a train wreck.
I love watching things that I absolutely hate more than things that I absolutely love, to be honest.
Yes, that's what I'm feeling.
You guys need a chemical rebalance.
No.
It's so much
It's
fun.
fun.
So much
Just
fun.
going, holy crap, that's bad.
And then to listen to these people and
And then
defend it
listen
and
to these
love it.
marks just go, oh my goodness, oh, skeet, skeet, skeet.
And you just watching like, what the f are you talking about?
We watch the same movie.
It's just amazing.
Because when you listen to people talk about things that you like, you just go, yep, that was good. Yep, I enjoyed that as well. But when you hear people talking about things that you don't like,
Really, really don't like.
you have feelings, emotions, all these other things. I've listened to one Zootopia podcast. I was like, yep, I got everything I needed off of that. I've listened to no fewer than 30 Dark Knight Rises. Legitimately. Because each one offers something new and different and amazing.
All right.
I think we were just really weird.
You are. It's
I
okay.
don't know. People really
Maybe not really weird, but just weird.
Oh, you're
All of us
definitely
are.
odd as fuck.
You guys don't like not liking things?
Oh, I love hating on things.
It's a lot of fun.
It
Now-
is a lot of fun.
I believe that there is an energy output, and if it reaches a certain threshold, it just becomes a chore and maybe really unfun. So, me hating on video games, I think is bad. I don't really like doing that because I put a lot of time, and it's just like, this is a terrible game. I don't enjoy it. I'm not just gonna slog through that terrible game and just be like, I'm really enjoying hating it. No, it's just like, ugh. And I'll just cut it off and go to something I enjoy.
The
But
only
a movie, TV show, music, maybe music.
the only way I can see doing it for video games now is if you're recording it. Only way. Like playing through Sonic 06 or something. I'm not going to I will do that again at some point. It'll be recorded though.
Yeah.
Because that game is dog shit. Utter diarrhea. God bless you.
I see away from the mic. You guys actually believe that?
Yep.
Which
All right.
means you probably shook the house.
So,
It's possible.
next trailer is Suicide Squad, but I think we'll talk more about that once we actually see the movie. It comes out next week.
Oh yeah, it does come out next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, we
I
have...
am not looking forward to that whatsoever.
If I see it, I'll end up watching it like right before the cast. I think because I have no.
It's just a big old fat whatever. I hope the
Yeah.
theater is empty so that
It
me and
won't be.
BG can just clown on that.
It'll
crap.
be
It
two.
won't be.
It'll be 2 casts from now that we'll talk about it.
They've played it up to be too big of a thing. Everyone's gonna go to it.
Boy, I wanna roast the ever loving crap out of that movie.
It just seems just.
There is no.
There's gonna be a lot of cheering for it during Margot Robbie's scenes as Harley because
Of course.
yeah.
There has never been a time where I'm like, we should be roasting the ever loving crap out of this movie, and we're just not having any fun. The Scary Movie 5. We just kept looking around like people are laughing at this.
That one wasn't
Yeah,
as
that's
fun.
good.
But
People
it wasn't
are going
fun
to
at
laugh.
all.
But looking back, I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. I'd do it again.
People are going to laugh and enjoy this movie in the theater. You're going to have to do people who actually are going to enjoy the shitty versions of the characters
So-
you like.
I have a question, because I have no preconceptions about going into this movie, and it seems all three of you have negative conceptions, or, negative thoughts going into this film.
Not negative, just purely whatever.
Yeah,
It's drinking water to me.
I have no expectations of this movie at all.
Okay.
Don't like Will Smith. That's about it.
I'm feeling Hancock with that, where he's just gonna be repugnant. That it's like, oh, he's just doing this for his daughter or whatever.
Oh,
Wow.
God, yeah,
That is
I
dead
saw.
hot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He can't be unlikable and unmarketable.
So,
Hancock would have been a million times better if it wasn't for that just middle of the movie turn.
Yep.
so
Okay.
my question is, can you come out of this movie going, that was actually really good?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's always possible.
Turtles.
We went in that going, yeah, this is gonna be awful. And me and BG came out.
1,000 words.
Right now, I'm a 5. That can either go up or down.
Okay.
Just because we go into something negatively, even though we try very much not to, but we will go into things negatively. It doesn't mean that we have to come out of it negatively. There's
I'm not gonna sit there and force myself to not like this. Sitting there and forcing myself not to have fun. That's just not fun.
All right. I wanted to ask the question just because there is a lot of times where we talk about a movie going into it negatively, and I can say
I mean,
at times for
I'll
me
say
it
that's the movie.
could frame my opinion in a negative
They've
way.
been confirmed though. It's like I said, I'm going into Man of Steel. I came out. Like, what do you
Boy,
want?
this is Amazing Spider-Man 2. Ugh. Came out worse.
You know,
Oh, we never. Okay, so Da, did you talk to him about the listing?
The listing?
Remember the in order from best to worst?
Oh Jesus, no. Ugh, no. I don't care.
You
That
mean
was your
prove BG
battle.
wrong? Yeah. Why would you want to do that?
I couldn't give a
what's going on?
The fan voting for the Spider-Man movies we were talking about last week when your phone decided to be shitty.
Uh-huh.
Turned out I was right.
I
What was
believe it went to Spider-Man 2, and it went between IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Amazing Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 1 were second and third, flip-flopped. Then 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then 3.
You mean what? Oh. Okay. That's a lot of people remembering that they didn't like the movie without having seen the movie recently. So, everyone went into the original third Spider-Man thinking, oh, we're coming off Spider-Man 2. That was amazing. He's gotten better with each movie. And it's got Venom. Like, people were hyped for it. And then they saw a turd. And they went, worst ever. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is worse than Spider-Man 3. Objectively. This is not opinion.
Yeah.
This is not subjective.
There was
Objectively.
a lot more problems with Amazing Spider-Man 2 than Spider-Man 3.
I just gave you the list.
Yeah, and people thought Star Wars 2 and 3 were better than Man of Steel. Whatever. Objectively, it's the worst Spider-Man movie.
But people saw it once, folded their arms, and made their opinions on it, and that's all. That's their opinion from now on.
I went back and saw it. There are some really crap moments. Emo Peter is still cringeworthy.
Oh God, yeah.
But it is at least sevenfold better than Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I've always been on the Spider-Man 3 is not as bad as people say train. I've always been the conductor.
And
Alright.
it is not as bad.
All
I mean
right.
the bus.
Boy, I rewound that like 1,000 times. Did I say bus again?
All right, let's move on from the trailers. We got the Lego Batman movie.
Also, why is it an event if I'm wrong? I've been
It's
wrong
not like, it's
before.
not the act of you being wrong. It's just you being proven wrong.
I've been wrong before.
Yes, but you usually fight that point tooth and nail until we come to the decision that okay, this isn't worth arguing over anymore.
I still fought the point, and
You did.
I still think I made the point.
You did, but that was an opinion. You
Okay.
argued that there was no way that movie, that Amazing Spider-Man, could be in the 2nd
I'm
place.
trying to move on, guys.
That was the argument. That was
You
the
know
thing.
why? Because it's objectively worse.
Again, in
People
your
just-
opinion, we weren't arguing opinion. We were
No.
arguing recollected fact.
No, it's not even recollect effect because it's not everybody that's ever seen the movie.
We were going off of numbers. We were going off
Yeah,
of what
absolutely.
we had seen. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
The
a
numbers
s-
were in my camp.
That's a small number though.
But
It's
that's
like,
the thing. We weren't arguing about the total. We were arguing about what was viewable.
okay, what was the argument?
We were talking about
The
which
argument can be saved for later. Jesus Christ.
Why? What's later?
I want to.
we're gonna-
I want to get through all these videos.
We're
All
gonna
right.
get through them, boy.
One...
Don't worry about it.
We're already halfway
Oh,
through this
shit, that
cast,
boy.
man.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What
You,
up?
you saw how fast we went through Justice League. We have spent more time talking about not Comic-Con stuff than Comic-Con stuff. It's been like, oh, the Justice League was the biggest one. We spent 3 minutes on it.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, we'll get to some other time.
There's a lot.
Whoa, yeah, I liked it. Same,
I'm saying there's a lot of trailers we got to go through.
keep going there.
All right, Lego Batman movie.
Didn't even see it.
Didn't see it.
Don't care to
Didn't see
see
it.
it.
Heard it's
Aw.
pretty funny. Will Arnett is Batman.
I have
so
no
that's
interest
that
in anything
for me.
like that.
That's kind of like I love Will Arnett, so I'll probably check out the.
Did you any of you guys see the Lego movie?
Oh, and
Nope.
Robin is Sarah. So it might be worth something.
If you guys, I recommend watching the Lego movie. If you like that, you're probably going to like the Lego Batman movie.
Didn't see it. Don't care to see it.
Really?
I'm kind of off animated movies until the Zootopia buzz wears
Oh
off.
God, BJ,
I
you
finally
seen that
saw
yet?
that movie. Yes.
Did you? Thoughts?
Yes. It was an amazing movie.
Oh, good. You have to kill him, Da.
Because of course it was. It's a
I
fact.
still Inside Out is still my favorite
Yeah, that's
animated
fine.
movie. But I think it was just stupendous.
Yes. Incredibles is still my favorite, but there's still that bar for Zootopia where it's just up there.
Yeah. Oh, but did you watch the director's take on certain things?
No, I didn't.
You still haven't seen that. You gotta watch that part, man.
I'll check it out.
A commentary?
Gotta. Yeah, the commentary on those dark scenes.
All right. Next up, which I know most likely the DA and BG won't care about, Kong, Skull Island.
Oh, no interest at all. Sorry.
I have interest because this
It
Kong.
might cross over with Godzilla.
It's not might. They've
It
already.
is.
It is.
Jesus. Why would you assume we wouldn't have interest? That's our ancestor.
Title.
Oh, my side.
I think you just made him pass a stone.
Is it?
My balls.
Just shoots out like
I don't understand.
breaks
I don't
his
think-
monitor.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Okay, so
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm not gonna give about that nor Godzilla.
You are about to be murdered by Versus. He's about to come through your window and fucking murder you guys.
Versus like.
No, sorry, he loves DA and I too much. We provide too much joy.
I don't know. You just mocked Godzilla, which is his ultimate love. You guys may be skinned and hung from a raptor.
But yeah, just from what
no
I
way
saw.
that he can deny the facts of what I've said about that movie. 65% of the movie is directly in this one guy's face, and he is nothing. Defend. Oh, you can't. Okay, moving on. Can I say something really quick? since I've been reading and watching JoJo, I've been doing a lot of weird JoJo poses. Cause like,
yes, you have. You've been doing. I like that.
yeah, cause like once a chapter, somebody would do some very weird pose, and I'll just be at work and I'll just do this. I don't like doing it, but JoJo's so amazing. Somebody else read JoJo, so I got somebody to talk to about this.
Alex is a JoJo maniac.
Oh boy.
He
I need to
devours all things JoJo.
Let me ask you something. Has he said the name Zeppeli?
Dude, the man, I don't understand. He says any of everything. He'll just randomly quote JoJo like in random things, and I'd be like, what the fuck does this even mean? He's like, son, you don't even know.
Anytime
that.
Anytime that JoJo is mentioned, Will A. Zeppeli should be in the same sentence.
I have no
because
idea.
he is absolutely amazing. I'm done with this for a while. Continue.
All right. Next one, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I actually didn't see the trailer for that.
Really?
They put out one for that.
I did.
Huh.
I like the April Fool's Horrors trailer better. Like,
Huh.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing like just the American wizarding culture and just seeing if they have any differences at all.
You mean how the fact that the entire fan base is just pissy that she doesn't understand how America works?
I haven't read.
I've been reading that everywhere because they're like, I don't think. What is the one thing I'm reading? Hold on. I don't think JK understands how big America actually is. Having one school for the entire wizarding community of the United States kind of is a bit insane. The country is like 6 times as large as Great Britain. We couldn't have every magical person in this one school. Unless there's over 200 different teachers here, this isn't going to work.
Or
Like,
that the
copy and paste
magical
the
blood
comic.
is just a lot less over there.
I mean, that would make sense if that's what she says or it even insinuates. But that's the number one thing I'm reading in most places when it comes to talking about this movie is
so
the logistics don't make sense.
You know, kid. You know,
What?
I already know what you're saying.
what?
Trains and magical owls and stuff, and this is a problem.
No.
Okay. Please continue.
So, in my greater nerd moments, I thought about why isn't everyone magic? Here's a theory. Again,
okay. I'm interested in that. Let's hear it.
I believe everyone has something, let's say, akin to in our DNA. Let's just, for the sake of argument, magic orbs within us. Let's say you hit a 51, you can access your magic, but
Okay.
49 and below you can't. This is why you have Muggle-borns. So you have a 45 and a 45 together, and you may get a kid that gets a 60, so they can start doing magic. This is why some people are more adept at other magics than some magics than others. It may come from genetics. This is why you also have, I forget what they're called, but the magical people that can't do any magic, even though they can see it. Yeah.
Mrs. Fig was
Squid.
one of them.
Yeah,
Squib.
Squid.
Yeah.
So, I believe they're pure-blooded magic families, but they didn't have enough of their magic orbs turned on. So, this is, again, within my
Makes sense.
greater nerd moments.
No,
One
I
of them
believe that,
headcanon
and
things.
you pretty much just summed up how magic works in Aragon.
Let's
Like
not
everybody-
let's not speak of that movie.
No, I'm not going into the movie. I'm going into the actual books, which were actually pretty good considering, what they were.
Such a waste of a good actor.
At least have a good series. That
Jeremy
could have been a
Irons.
great movie. Fucking,
Dragon puberty. Just throw them in the air and they grow.
dude, don't. Versus I'm seeing the messages. You should just put everything you're saying on Facebook into this chat so everyone can see it because they deserve to see that you're planning on murdering them like a predator.
I hope it's not for the Godzilla thing.
Yeah, he's gonna skin you alive and hang you from a rafter.
That movie was garbage. It truly was.
He's going to murder you.
Wow,
He's
the
gonna say, "Oh,
Godzilla parts were awesome. Okay, 30% of the movie was awesome.
He,
The rest of
okay,
it was an F.
Okay, Versus is as big of a Godzilla fan as you are a Rarity.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
because I'm not that big of a Rarity fan.
Oh. Oh, okay.
She's not even my favorite.
Anymore.
She's best,
Oh.
but there's a difference between best and favorite. Now, a more apt thing would be JoJo.
See, I don't know what is your absolute favorite thing. All I know is you talk about, rarity
VG?
most.
Let's see.
Usopp.
Whoo, boy. There you go. You got it. That's a good one.
All
But
right.
then I could objectively listen to the problems that people have with Usopp and counteract them. What can you
Same
say?
with Superman.
You guys rolled over and showed your belly when I said, this main character is trash, and when he is 65% of the movie, what does that say?
I'm not as big a fan of Godzilla as Versus is. That's the thing. You argue with the wrong people. If you want to have an argument about Godzilla,
There is
bring
a
the man into
2-hour
the
movie
podcast.
out there. There's a 2-hour movie out there.
That
I've seen.
some enjoyed, some in the podcast really enjoyed, some really did not.
There's no deeper that we can go into this. We all saw the same thing.
And this
What
is
more
far
can you
as
say
being
about
logical.
65% of the movie was in this very boring character's face?
I'm not arguing this point. That's up to that man to argue. He's the fucking fanboy.
All right. Moving on. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
Hold on.
Didn't watch it.
Versus is asking us to hold on and wait for what?
What?
What are we waiting for? You wanna-
User into your channel.
Use your predator clicks.
Yeah, I did not watch the trailer myself, although from what my buddy Brian did, he said he enjoyed it a lot. And I haven't seen like a classic warfare movie in quite some time, so I probably will check it out. I do enjoy watching those. I have no interest in this, but I know a lot of people do. Blair Witch.
Not a fucking single interest.
Oh, Crystal.
I liked it.
You like the first Blair Witch?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Oh.
I like the trailer.
I'm about to say, I'm like, dude, we're smashing
Oh,
that.
that thing was a train wreck. You're right, Crystal. She was hilarious. No, I like the trailer. It is what it is. It's a horror movie. Next.
My favorite
Hopefully it's good.
movie I want to see, Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
I need
Oh, yeah.
to see this movie in 3D. I need to.
Oh, it was
Looks-
as trippy as balls in
You
3D.
mocking me, homie?
It looks very trippy.
It like right now, actually another movie with Benedict Cumberbatch. My favorite 3D movie is the second Star Trek movie.
Yeah. I can see
This
that.
will probably surpass it, just from what I've seen in
Oh.
trailers.
Probably easily could.
It looks. I'm excited. I'm very excited for it, and just what they can do, and just how they're just going to flip the world, the MCU on its head.
Yeah, pretty much literally too, from the way the fucking trailers are.
Who
making
is
it
the
look.
villain?
Oh, I forgot his name.
It's not the Dorm's
Yeah,
Red
it's not
Dormammu,
Dormammu. Yeah.
so I don't
No.
care.
Let me.
It's one of those like Nether Realm individuals. I forget his name.
Let's see.
I've never
Not-
been heavy into Strange, so
I think the character's been
Even
in
though
like
I
a
like-
Justice League thing once or twice. So I'm
even though I like Mystic Marvel,
Space
I'm
Marvel.
guessing
hate Cosmic Marvel.
Calcius or Cassius.
Yeah.
Caecilius.
Sounds familiar.
He is played by the dude who plays Hannibal Lecter in the TV show.
Ah, yeah, he's good.
Good actor.
Good series.
Next up, we're getting into the Netflix series, Luke Cage.
Didn't see it. I have no interest in Power Man.
It didn't really show much more than like I guess any of the other trailers have showed. Just kind of shows he gets in with like gangsters, like some kind of crime lord, and then shenanigans that go around with that. As far as the other Netflix shows, it definitely is a little bit on the lighter tone, but still in that like dark, depressing subset of the MCU. We got a first look teaser at Iron Fist.
Didn't see it. Even
Yeah,
though-
no, that actually looks pretty good. The whole Defenders thing looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got a teaser for Defenders. All it really was like different fonts from the different heroes that are in the Defenders, just kind of all coming together. Wasn't really anything as far as they haven't filmed anything yet.
Hmm.
And they teased Daredevil season 3 as well. Just,
Yep.
I am. You guys all watched the second season of Daredevil, right?
Not DA.
Nah,
What?
We had this discussion.
Yeah.
DA, did you watch the first series of Daredevil? No, I didn't. Oh, okay. DA's not gonna watch Daredevil. Let's talk about it.
Exactly. BG said it exactly. If he hasn't already, he's not gonna. And he's right.
Okay, I'm remembering that now. Still, I think it's a crime.
Why?
It's a good show. Very, very
Yeah.
good show.
There's a lot of good shows out there.
Are you
Hey,
caught up
DA.
in
DA,
like
read the
anything?
YouTube chat.
Like, Mike, have you seen Community?
I have not.
Mike, have you seen Parks and Rec?
Yes, I have.
All of it?
Yes.
Have you seen Flash? Are you caught up in Flash?
I didn't watch the second half of the last season.
Did
Mainly.
you watch this? Have you caught up in Gotham? Because the second season of Gotham. is
That I
amazing.
have. Okay.
Walking Dead.
Have not watched that.
Negan!
Gotham, though, you said it's gotten better.
The second season of Gotham is amazing. It has its up and down, but it's really amazing.
Okay. Mainly, I didn't watch Gotham just because of.
Have you watched Agent Carter? Have you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I've watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't think I've watched
All of
Agent
it?
Carter. I'm caught up in Game of Thrones completely.
Like, good shows
Have you
doesn't mean
seen Monday Night Raw?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Good shows
We said good shows.
don't automatically
Kidding.
equal, like... Have you watched The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? It's on Netflix as well.
There's a lot of
Amazing
Netflix shows I
series.
need to watch. A lot.
I'm just saying, a good series does not automatically equate to, oh, you should have watched it by now. You've never seen Breaking Bad. I've never seen The Wire.
Ooh,
There are shows though
really?
that like
Yep.
I will
I've
say
never
I
seen
won't
Sopranos.
watch though.
Oh God. Okay, that's understandable to a degree, but you definitely should. Sopranos is one of those shows you should definitely check out. As I've rewatched it recently, like in its entirety, and I can actually say it still holds up with the writing.
It's an
Even to
Italian
this day.
thing.
It,
That's all.
Hey,
That's
the
his
meatballs.
That's his Miss Cleo.
No, I mean it. I mean, when it comes to the writing, there's a reason why
No,
they
but
show
seriously,
won like
though.
every award for like every.
Can we
show
stop the
on air.
joking for a second and just talk about that I'm actually being serious? Yes, we know it's an amazing series, but
Yeah,
I
no,
haven't seen it.
please.
Mike, have you
And
seen it?
Please watch it.
I have not. There's a lot of shows.
Again, Mike.
Well, no, there's a lot of shows I will say I have not watched, but that's not to say I will.
Hipster Mike.
I will never watch them though. Da is out and rightly said I will not watch this.
That doesn't mean anything. 10 years from now, he can watch it.
Break my leg and just go. All right.
There have been times where he's like, I'm not going to watch this, and then he gets bored on a day and he starts watching it.
Yep. Same thing happened with BG and Misfits.
Yep, absolutely. Like, whatever.
I'll put it like this: I have zero interest in watching it
Okay.
As of this moment.
as of this moment.
A
He
lot.
gets bored one day. He needs a series for background noise. Okay, I'll watch Daredevil.
A lot of the shows that you mentioned, I will say I don't have zero interest in watching. I can't-
Raw?
I've watched
Oh,
Raw
God.
before.
No, before in the past 10 years, because in the past 10 years it's gotten terrible. You watch
That's
the
an
good stuff.
understatement. Wait. I have a question. Speaking of Raw, sorry to interrupt. It. Are they
Oh,
finally?
you don't want to. You don't want to get
Hold
us
on.
into this.
I
No,
just
you
want.
really don't.
I
Don't
want to
do
do
it.
one
Don't
thing
open
and
up
one
this
thing alone.
floodgate.
You
One
said
thing and
one
one thing
thing,
alone.
and it's gonna.
You're opening up a floodgate with a sponge. homie.
Ralph.
Are they
Said one
taking-
thing on the water.
are they taking Roman out of the spotlight finally?
No,
No.
It seems
And
like
it's
they
ridiculous. No.
no, they're
All
not.
they're doing is this is your punishment for a little while, and then it's at WrestleMania he's gonna headline it again in a triple threat with the Shield.
are. Huh.
All right, moving on. We
Whoever's
got
gonna win this horribly named Universal title.
Horribly.
The first man in line. is
Ralph,
gonna be
what
Roman
did you do?
Reigns.
And he's probably gonna win it. Not at. I would say maybe at the Rumble. It would be some type of redemption thing.
Safe. That's safe.
Then again, if he wins at the Rumble, he might want to go to SmackDown to face Dean for it, if Dean's still holding it. Oh, you think
He's
Biggle
dropping it
Biggles?
next week. They have no faith in that man.
How can you have no faith in Ambrose? But you got faith in Roman Reigns. Drug addict. Dude, the boos are thunderous. They shake the floors. It's just
No,
like,
they're muting the crowd. And they're muting the crowd more often too, and you can still hear it. That's the funny thing.
dude. And sometimes you can't hear the announcer for the boos. This man, I've never, in my history of watching live sports entertainment wrestling, I have never.
And I said this to BG. It's not like Cena, because at this point, people like booing Cena. It's fun to do so. There's no malice behind it.
It's kind of like
just-
the "you suck" for Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. Everybody, because the second he got in the ring, it was just like, Angle.
Yeah. You're not gonna sing the theme song of a guy that you hate, because when Cena comes out, they sing John Cena sucks with his
John
music.
Cena sucks.
You're not gonna do that with a person that you hate, because
No.
that's fun to do. You're just gonna boo the crap out of this dude, which what they do with Roman, and it is just pure malice.
Yeah, it's
Because
pretty rough.
for the Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks. The people that say Cena sucks waits for the Let's Go Cena people. When Roman's in the ring, it's just Roman sucks. Roman sucks.
There's no time to get in. Let's go, Roman.
They don't care. They want him gone. He came out at the pay-per-view and the boos raised the roof off the dome. It was ridiculous. Did it hurt? I've never. I can't believe they're still even trying to go with this guy.
Seriously, make him mid to upper mid card. Maybe even turn him heel, whatever. But
He
just
needs to go heel. There's no way.
do something.
He
but-
lost to Finn Balor, and it's just like, I hope he goes on to beat Seth Rollins and
He's
win.
a good man. I respect him.
Ugh. Screw you! No, he needs to go heel. That's the only way to do it.
All right. I think we'll have a
What other trailer?
full episode for WWE soon.
Another
Versus
one?
Versus is
Another one.
begging us to do a Ruby one.
Yeah, you two can do a Ruby one.
Yeah, anytime we're not here, there are times. Anytime you're not here, we can do our WWE.
Yep.
Or One Piece.
Or One Piece.
Or-
And One Piece.
Or
And One Piece.
Danganronpa. Or
So many other things.
all.
All right, next trailer. I don't. I'm not sure about the show. Justice League Action. Not sure if you guys saw anything on that.
Or
No,
Justice League
didn't.
Dark.
Huh?
Or Justice League Dark. That's another one too.
Oh, that I didn't. At least it's not listed here. I know that's the next animated movie after Killing
Yeah.
Joke, but
What
Yeah.
is Justice League Action?
just it's a lighter-hearted version of the Justice League cartoon. That's the best way to describe it.
So it's like the Teen Titans Go of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Not
pretty much.
not that lighthearted.
But
Is it
but still. in
I
that
would say
vein,
the
you've got a
Teen
point.
Titans version of the Justice League.
Is it a movie or a show?
The show.
Okay.
I mean, I got the trailer here if you guys want to see it afterwards. Justice League Action. We have a Game of Thrones in production tease. I mean, yeah,
Blah.
they're making it. Going down, some movie trailers, Snowden. Walking Dead, Season 7.
The teaser. I love the teaser.
Negan.
I saw the teaser.
Wasn't it?
That's really good.
And without
But
showing
it didn't
a
need to
single
happen
thing.
like that.
And then they
That
showed.
shouldn't exist.
No.
And then they showed more, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is still alive. That one's still alive. This is still going on. So it has to
Nope.
be this one."
Nope. Because the trailer didn't show anybody that was in the lineup. They showed
Wait.
Carol. They showed the people in the lineup, and he was
No,
still.
no. They had what's his name was still there. Rick was there.
When? Of
On
course,
the
Rick's gonna be
horse.
there. That's dumb. No, keep going.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. No, Rick was there. What's his name?
In
They
the
didn't,
tr-
they
in-
didn't show Abraham, Eugene.
I'm
Sasha.
watching the trailer right now. In the trailer, yes, they do show Rick and all of them, but it's while they're in the lineup and he's pointing the bat at all of them.
I remember that part.
after the
No,
lineup.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
After the
And
lineup,
that's-
they show like Carol, Morgan, the people in the kingdom.
That's a strategic move. But again, it need to be like that.
This is strategic. Suck my balls. This is a middle finger. I hope these ratings are in line with every other walking, cause they smash records every time they come
they
out
didn't
anyway.
need to do this. But again,
Who is it? Hashtag. Shut up.
if you and I are here and we're not watching Raw, the pay-per-view or something, we're gonna be watching it. So I know our views don't count, but there's a lot of people like that are gonna be watching. So I think it's gonna do a nice rating, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't be like this. I could understand if their ratings went from like a 17 to like a 6 and they needed to pull a stunt like this, but I still don't approve of this whole.
I never will. There are people that just like, well, I've accepted it.
now. We only got a couple months to wait.
So let's have fun and figure out hashtag who is it? No. You don't get away with this. Not in my eyes.
Or mine.
So
Not in
I'm
my
just-
house. This is
I'm-
this is my series. I own this bitch. You can't do this.
I will not be giving them any ratings. I'll say this right now. I will be downloading every episode.
We got
Babyface
Babyface Smith.
Never again. That was terrible.
So, Fear the Walking Dead.
Today I sat down and watched the entirety of season 2.
2A. 2A.
2A. And let me say, there has never been a more pointless show in the history of anything.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
That-
I need to think.
That
think.
was 7 episodes. Maybe 2 were important to the plot. Here's something that you don't do. You don't show this super mysterious guy at the end of season 1, and then all of season 2, he's still there, just camera right in his face. And then as he's dying, you don't show his backstory. Why not integrate it earlier to give us something to care about?
But the earrings, though.
Do not bring up the earring. Seriously. All it was from episode 2 to 5 was, oh no, because they're on a boat right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, trying to get off the land. And they're just, oh no, we're out of oil. We need to land. Hey, people. Oh no, people are bad. Get back on boat. Oh no, we've got a hole in the boat. We need to go on land. Oh, hello, people. People are cannibals. Get back on boat. That's all it was. And the characters...
Family.
I'm not going into that. The characters are so terrible and irredeemable and stupid, and they make the stupidest decisions in the universe. There's this mentally unstable kid, and his sister got kidnapped by this group of people. They captured one of the group of people. They said, hey, mentally unstable person, watch this guy who is our only bargaining chip. And the guy starts taunting him, and the mentally unstable guy shoots him. He's like, what did you guys expect? It's so terrible. There is one redeemable character who, if he had died, I would have completely just given up on the show, but he didn't, so thank goodness. I'll watch the second part of the second season, even though it doesn't look like really anything.
2B. Season
2B. It doesn't.
Or not to be.
It doesn't really look
Thank
like
you, Shakespeare.
anything. It's Fear the Walking Dead is not a good show. It's simply not.
But you're gonna keep watching it.
But I'm gonna. This season ended in May, and I'm just now getting around to watching this. It's no rush for me. And I'm sitting there. I go on the Walking Dead Reddit, and I'm like, why am I not seeing huge spoilers? Cause nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't see any spoilers.
All right.
It sounds like a good show. I don't know.
I might give it a watch now.
Yeah, okay.
Next one is Ash vs. Evil Dead. Not sure if anybody watches that.
I will watch it, but I didn't see the trailer.
Okay. Now we've got The Flash, season 3.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boys.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, I'll leave right now and never return.
I got nothing to say about this, so I'll just lean back.
A lean back. A lean back. What happened to that?
Holla at your boy when we start talking about Guardians.
They didn't have any really teasers for it. At least
The
trailers.
trailer. Yeah.
I didn't see a trailer.
No, they came out with a trailer. I thought.
Nope. They announced like characters and stuff, but they didn't announce.
And Star-Lord's father, which is retarded.
You might as well talk about it now.
I mean, that was never really.
Not
Oh no,
retarded.
they did show footage at Comic-Con, but they're not releasing it to the public.
That's right.
They did have a trailer.
You see who it was? BG?
What? No.
Ego, the Living Planet, is his father. Yeah. That was a very good look that you gave. This series, I understand that people like it, and I respect the fact that they like it. You are entitled to enjoy anything that you want. People have different tastes.
No, I don't believe that.
People have different tastes. It is a largely comedy movie, and comedy is the purest form of subjectivity, maybe aside from horror. But holy crap. Keep that crap away from my Avengers. I don't need to see it.
Avengers 3. At the very least, Star-Lord's in it.
Wow, he has a gun.
Already been
He's
confirmed.
gonna shoot.
And Hawkeye has a bow and arrow.
Yeah, he's very good tactfully though. What can Star-Lord do that Cap can't do? That Hawkeye can't do?
He's got a spaceship.
5 stars. Talk about your Flash.
And
Yeah.
Flashpoint, going hard for it. Very much
Except
hard.
It's fucking ending in like an episode and a half. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, it's gonna be longer than that.
From how they were explaining it, it sounds like it's only going to last a few episodes.
Well, I think
I would say at least 4.
he gets his powers back while he's still in the fucked up timeline. Like,
I mean, that's the whole point. He has to get them back to get back to his actual timeline.
Yeah, but then there's the whole buildup of him trying to get his powers back. There's all the memories converging on each other. There's him actually finding Reverse Flash and talking to him. There's a Black Flash that's going on while Kid Flash is there.
Wally West.
Yeah. What the heck?
Black joke.
Costume for Wally West. Opinions? Kid Flash.
Oh, did we talk about this last week?
How are the TV show Flash costumes 1,000,000 times better than the budget that's 1,000,000 times more
Well,
than
because
it?
that's the thing. They're trying to separate themselves from the show,
Nah,
so they're trying to make these costumes over the
miss
top.
me with that bull.
I agree, but that's what they're trying to do, and it's pretty fucking obvious.
He looks like a Power Ranger in the Justice
Yeah, he
League
does.
movie.
He does.
I was also telling this to DA. Flash's lightning is blue, which is a thing of Reverse Flash and evil Flashes. Like, what are you doing, Snyder?
DC does not know what the fuck they're doing.
All right, Arrow season 5.
1 second before we move on.
Yes.
BG, how do you feel about Pokemon Go?
What do you mean?
How do you feel about all the things that are going on with it? Basically, anytime you go on the internet, you see it. Are you, in fact, engaged upon it or know somebody who is?
So, here's what happened with Pokemon Go. Everyone was into it, so I was like, I'll give this a try. 17 minutes roughly, until I uninstalled it.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I don't care for the game.
Yes.
I see no point to it. Yet everyone I know is into it.
I'm up to 5 people I've unfollowed on Twitter. Constant. Constant. Oh, look at this! I caught.
If I see one more Team Valor, Team Mystic, I do not care.
Thank goodness.
One
because
of
I'm on Team Mystic, by the way. I thought I'd let you guys know.
See, this is why nobody likes you, Mike. And it's not because nobody likes Team Mystic. It's because you play Pokemon Go.
A lot of people that I know like me, and they also play Pokemon Go.
Have you seen all those
You
videos
think
of
they like you.
stampedes and stuff?
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
It's retarded.
I find it amazing.
The people that
I
find
just,
it amazing enjoy the social aspect of Pokemon Go. You two, it's not your thing.
We don't like people.
I know. As
Nero,
someone who doesn't-
last week you said it wasn't your thing.
I'm getting to that. As someone who hates people, I agree.
And I'm pretty sure that you could just play it by yourself. It doesn't need to be a social thing.
But that's the thing. It's what makes Pokemon Go the phenomenon that it is. Except now that Nintendo's hemorrhaging money again because their stocks are fucking plummeting. Now everybody knows that they're not actually behind making the goddamn game. It's just everybody loves the fact that oh dude, you're looking for this thing too. Oh cool, I can go for this thing too. It's like what I'm looking for? What am I looking for here? It's like intel gathering. You have to be social to find out where these Pokemon are.
No, you don't.
Oh, you just came from.
You don't.
You just came from downtown by 35th Street. Yeah, dude, there's a fucking Geo-dude over there. Oh
No.
shit, I'm heading to fucking
No,
34th Street.
Yeah,
That's what the game is.
That's like saying that when you buy a fighting game, you have to go online. No, you can just play the story mode and
You could, but
and
that's
sit
not.
there and play survival.
I'm not
You-
saying you're
I'm
wrong.
saying you don't have to be social because
You
we
don't.
live in the age of the intrawebs.
I'm
where
not
any-
saying
hold on.
that you're wrong.
Hold on. Where one of the people I know was like, there's an app that tells you where the Pokemon are, blah, blah, blah. You don't got to talk to nobody.
I know you don't have to, but that's how people are playing this game right now, even though it's still in its infancy. That's how everyone is playing this game, is they're roaming around in packs and finding people and talking to people. Oh, you're playing Pokemon? Yeah, and they're sharing information. That's pretty much how this is going. And that's why the game is so popular, because everybody's walking around talking, doing this, doing that, sharing information, sharing stories. It's a whole cultural fob.
And it's
basically.
reached people that have never played the actual Pokemon games before.
To me, this is just like a Minecraft thing where I'm just not going to get it.
Booyah. Same here.
Is your eye gone? Because that's about how the reason why you should say booyah. He's gonna think I missing an eye.
Callbacks.
I get it.
I do not care about Pokemon.
Because I was just wondering, because we haven't talked about it. I didn't know if you actually had it on your thing or anything. So I'm just like, oh, I hope he doesn't just go, oh my goodness, finally, I'm up to 60 Pokemon. I was like, please don't make me do this, BG.
The first time I got it was when they were expanding the servers to like 17 countries. So I couldn't even log in for like 2 hours. Then I got in, caught a Bulbasaur, which of course
Yeah.
I always catch Bulbasaur first.
So awesome.
And then I walked
Best
around
Pokemon.
for like 7 minutes, and I caught
Oh, versus his Valor. I didn't read that
like
before.
a Pidgey or something. And then I went, what's the point? And I uninstalled it.
Collector mentality. But that's the thing about Pokemon in general. It's the collector mentality.
It latches onto that like little OCD of tick of you gotta collect them all. And
Yeah, okay.
a lot of people like it, including like a 40-year-old guy that I work with is more obsessed with the game than I am.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to the
I
a
get
lot
to
of
meet
people
the
like it.
youngins.
I really
Greetings,
don't.
fellow kids.
I don't either. Okay.
I would never use that in an argument.
A lot of people like Justin Bieber.
A lot of people like Baka Opai.
A lot of people like Hitler.
Wow, I forgot that guy's name.
I don't
Fuck.
subscribe to a lot of people like.
Remember, he overwhelmingly won that fan vote at OhioCon.
Remember when you guys were doing the MCing for the wars at OhioCon? Somebody was like, "Play Anime 404" or whatever the one that Abaka
No,
Opais
piece
was.
of toast. Piece of toast.
Whatever it was.
Oh yeah. Who was it, Mike? Was it me or who inched you like, no, we were never playing a Baco video?
You. It was you.
Anyway.
Fucking remark. That was perfect.
One small thing before you guys continue. When I said "Don't make me do this" speech, it reminded me of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which was a fantastic storyteller because most of the match Sami was hurt and Kevin Owens was just beating the crap out of him. At one point, Sami was on his knees doing the come on, and Kevin Owens just goes, "Don't make me do this, Sami." So he planted the seeds of there's still some affection there for Sami. Now imagine Sami getting the crap beat out of him by Flex, and then KO comes out and saves him. Imagine that roof just exploding.
You realize
Dude, it was seamless. I didn't even think of Braun. This man's name is Flex.
you lost me the second you said Flex. I can't deal with that name, bruh. You ruined that man's career for me. He could become the greatest superstar of all time. He could be doing Dragon Ranas left and right, and I would just go, "That's Flex Thunderbash." Thunderbash, my bad.
Who is the actual wrestler's name?
His name is Braun Strowman.
Oh,
but
okay.
Me and my little brother were watching wrestling, and he was facing Roman Reigns, and the people calling the match were like, "Oh, Roman hits Strowman. Oh, Strowman hits Roman." I was like, "Wow, that's terrible. Couldn't they have figured out a better name for the guy?" And he was like, "What?" I said, "Okay, Flex Thunderbash." And from then on, his name was Flex Thunderbash.
All right. Okay, we only have a few trailers left. We have Arrow Season 5. So they're adding Huntress,
Yep.
and who was the other guy?
I forgot because I saw it and then I erased it from my brain because it just bored the crap out of me.
There's 3.
Arrow is Garbage.
Yeah, complete
And the
shit.
next season looked Garbage. And hopefully it's the final season since he was only on the island for 5 years, so they can't do flashbacks anymore, so I don't know how that's going to work.
They'll keep going as long as they keep getting stable
They'll
ratings.
flash back to Season 1. Hey, remember when it was good?
Regardless, that show is just like, we're training people now. Why? Because we can't do it alone. But y'all still got like 19 heroes with y'all. Like, you can't. We need new black guy. Because old black guy is doing things.
Yeah.
I really wish they would have gone with his real name was
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart. Yeah, that would have been a better way to go with the show.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. No, they can still do that. Let's say there's a huge incident involving him and his wife and a kid, and it's like, Ollie, we gotta leave the city. We're changing our name. If you're ever in the city that he originates from, I can't remember which one it is. Look up Jon Stewart, and then he leaves the show, and that works.
Boom, boom.
You see how quickly I thought that up? Hire me somebody.
Start
I
writing.
have ideas.
Start
EA
writing.
has ideas. We're idea man. Stop with the
Start-
nonsense.
Start writing.
Stop Felicity freaking getting up out of a wheelchair and walking out of Oliver's life. Are you kidding me?
I'd fix Dragon Ball Super's wagon.
I would save that series in a heartbeat.
Easy to
Kill
say, harder
Goku
to
and
do.
Vegeta.
Jesus, yes.
Kill-
The first episode, like they trained too hard and their appendix burst. They're dead.
or make
Don't
it
even
so,
show it.
make it so they're consumed with energy and they're like in one of the other dimensions or something.
They're
So they're just not there.
they're in the hyperbolic time chamber again, and they stayed there too long and they're trapped.
And they're trying to figure out a way to get back out. Whatever. Make it work. Because they never saw Boo and Gotenks do it, so they don't know how that happened, but they know it's possible. Whatever.
Also, speaking of that, the hyperbolic time chamber just reset again.
Yeah,
I don't
what's up
think
with that?
I don't think we ever mentioned that, but
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is just the purest and simplest of.
Head waved away. I guess we just don't care about the time on the time chamber anymore. Train as long as you like.
So the last two trailers. I'm not sure if any of you guys watched Legends of the Hidden Temple back in
How
the day.
dare you, Toriyama? How freaking dare you? Go ahead. Yeah, everybody watched the
Hype. Apparently, it was not a good place to be, though. Those kids were tormented.
So
I
there-
heard the Nickelodeon girls were pretty much sex slaves.
Who?
The Nickelodeon girls.
What do you mean? The Amanda Bynes generation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
This is what I hear. Continue.
So yes, Legends of the Hidden Temple movie, Nick movie. Not sure if it's TV or not, but making a movie. And then I believe you're a fan of this show, BG Sherlock season 4.
Of course.
Yes.
That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing.
Fucking standing.
That series is so
Oh.
freaking good.
Beyond words. I mean, we all know how this is gonna go. What's his name is going to actually be dead, and this is going to be some like Splinter Cell he like, left behind to cause like chaos in case of his death. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Sherlock is the best TV show going.
Oh, easily.
I say that without.
And with every
and-
episode basically being the length of like a movie, pretty much, there is just so much to enjoy. I'm pretty sure I haven't watched a single episode that felt like it dragged. Like they all disappeared like the ether. Like you watch it and it's like, where'd my time go? I want this back.
I have rewatched that series.
Oh, so many times.
So many.
So many times.
Watch
What is it?
Sherlock.
Favorite scene? What is your favorite scene?
Favorite scene. It's not from Hound of the Baskerville, even though I really did like Sherlock Scared.
God, that was good.
Him doing his whole exposition and then the text message kept coming with the woman moaning. That was pretty funny.
That was so good.
Favorite scene. You know,
Irene
I've never really thought about what my favorite scene is.
I can tell you off the bat, my
Go
favorite
ahead.
scene is the beginning of season 3 when he comes back and he is dealing with John.
That was pretty
That whole-
hilarious.
That whole interaction up until when John knocks him the fuck out and beyond is I think I laughed the entire time up until John is just angrily staring at Sherlock with holding a giant bag of ice on his face. I laughed for that entirety of whatever 20 minutes it was. I couldn't breathe for a while. I had to pause when that scene ended and just sit there for a minute and just collect myself. Because that was beautifully acted, written, and just done. It was amazing.
I can already tell you what it is, but it's a huge spoiler, so I won't.
Just give me like a season and an episode.
It's season 3, I think episode 3, as a matter of fact. Yep, it is season 3 episode. And that villain was amazing.
Oh my god, this is my mind palace. I was like, oh no, oh no.
So,
That was brilliant.
it was when Sherlock and John figured out about her.
Yeah.
And
I know what
then
you're
they
talking about.
have the whole, that's where they sit the clients and that whole dialogue. It was just amazing.
That was so good. So good. Oh, that show. Literally, if you haven't watched Sherlock, you're doing yourself a disservice. Watch it. You will not regret it.
So I'm
This
looking,
is the reason why Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange, and it works so well.
So I'm looking at
Please.
what he's done this year, Cumberbatch, and then what he's going to be doing.
Yeah.
So he started off the year with Zoolander 2, which
Yeah.
yeah, I think it flopped, but it was probably fun to do. The
Yeah.
Hollow
He was a
Crown,
transvestite.
the Hollow Crown TV series. He's done Sherlock. And he's got Doctor Strange, and then another movie called Magic coming out. And then he's got, apparently in 2018, they're doing some other Jungle Book. I'm guessing animation.
Yeah.
He's voicing Shere Khan, and then he's
Really?
voicing the Grinch. Apparently, they're
Wait,
doing a new
what?
Grinch cartoon.
What?
Yeah, in 2018, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He's voicing the Grinch.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I'm curious. Has anyone recently gone back and watched the Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah.
No.
I did.
Yep.
Maybe a couple months ago.
That's
It's good in my my younger mind.
I laughed.
Okay. I want to go back and watch it. I just remember really liking How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then The Cat in the Hat came out, and I remember walking out of the theater like,
yeah.
Mike Myers just stopped.
Yeah.
He was
No. He was stopped.
He was.
Yeah, he had two. Didn't The Love Guru come out right after that?
Yeah.
Not long after.
Oh.
He was white hot, and then someone sprayed him with like Freon or something that just instantly froze him. It was like Love Guru, and no stock has plummeted. If Mike Myers was our actual stock, we would be taken over at this point. Cause his stock was in the ground immediately. I've never seen a fall from grace like that from a real person.
How?
Eddie Murphy was a slow decline.
Yeah, it was like movie after movie. It was
Myers was off a cliff.
They
Straight down.
next year they announce Austin Powers 4.
What?
That's all he got.
I gotta come back, and
No.
they got a new Shrek movie.
No, he's got two series that could do it. That and Wayne's World.
No, Wayne's World was too far gone.
Nah, he just did a skit like half a year ago on SNL, and it blew the
Skit.
hell up. Doesn't
A
matter.
skit isn't a feature-length thing, though.
They tried
People
to
still
make
know
feature-
of loving the character.
You know they tried to make feature-length films out of skits, and
Yeah.
they did not go over well.
Both the Wayne's
I
World
like
movies
Ladies
did well.
Man.
What? Oh, Ladies Man was good. I liked. Well, I wouldn't say it's good. We might need to revisit that.
I'm just saying, of his two franchises, those are one of the two. Austin would be before Wayne's World for sure, but
Wayne's World again is too. I think it's just there's nobody left that really cares about it.
you get Ghostbusters.
People hated it and liked it, but hated it too.
I'm saying though, it got a lot of viewership though, made money.
It got a lot of that because of the woman presence, the woman presence, the female presence. If it was just the original Ghostbusters coming back, I don't know if it would have did well.
I think it would have did better actually.
I'm not sure about that.
Just because there's a lot of the older generation, a lot of people that are very big Ghostbusters fans.
I'm not sure it would have done better. I'm not sure it would have done well. I'm not sure it would have been a good movie.
Well, yeah, that's up to interpretation, good or
Especially
bad.
considering one of them is deceased.
This is
So
true.
it's like it's whatever. I don't think Wayne's World was already so 80s 90s niche. In today's world, like, oh, here's something for you, Mike. Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
Remember that?
Rip.
Here's another one for you. Three Stooges. It means nothing.
Old doesn't mean it can be done again.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, exactly. Like it means literally nothing that he
They
could come
made
back
the
with
same movie. They made this.
Yeah, like Versus said, it's too old and too obscure now. Too
Yeah.
many people don't know it.
I wouldn't say it's too obscure. I could agree with too old. I don't think too obscure.
If I were to go Wayne's World, do you believe? If you were to go to your job and go Wayne's World, do you believe 10 people
Yeah.
would say excellent?
Yes.
In his profession, yeah, easily.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
If
Same
you
with my
were,
profession.
if you were to go to a bar, do you believe this would happen?
Yes.
15
Probably
people,
not.
depending on the. I'm gonna say
At a bar, no.
10%.
I'd say
as
yes.
opposed to 10 people.
I'd
I
say
wouldn't
no.
say yeah. And I don't mean like melts some nerd bar where they're showing Adult Swim on the screen.
No,
And you don't know where the windows are.
Wayne's World was very accessible. It wasn't just for nerds.
What is accessible? You keep saying this word.
SNL was for everyone.
Yes, but it was a nerdy skit. It would be like Drake Bell doing Kyle and all that. Like, it was the stoner skit.
It was a fanboy skit.
That
And
also
most of
had
the
two.
things that they're
It also had
fanboy-
two movies that were cult classics.
Yeah, at the time. Cult classics mean nothing. The Clerks was a cult classic, even though it was amazing.
And a lot of people would know that.
Cult classics are literally they fly under the radar, but people give it a lot of acclaim because they're huge fans. That's what a cult classic is. You can't say it did well and it's a cult classic.
At least in the
Clerks is a cult classic because it didn't
made like $3.
You know what I'm saying? But everyone's like, holy crap, Clerks, blah 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 blah.
yeah, if I feel if I went to like a bodega, that means nothing to you guys. Just a regular bar.
Word, weren't you?
No, I was about to say a name of a bar. That you guys have never been to. Yeah.
What are you talking about? By the bodega, iron under my shirt, feeling braver, do rag wrapping my waves up, pockets full of hope. Nobody.
the bar's name is Bodega.
It's Jay-Z Renegade.
I assumed it was a rapper.
Blueprint 2.
Blueprint 1. How dare you?
2 is the good one.
How dare you?
Is there a cloud in the sky, DA?
He doesn't get it. He wasn't on Facebook.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mike,
that
you
joke
can't even
was
argue that
hilarious.
wasn't good. Yeah, come on.
That joke was amazing.
It was, but it was at my expense. So.
Exactly.
And-
Okay, right now I'm in a kick group whose entire purpose is flaming each other. All we do is
Is
roast
this an
each other.
FGC thing? Is this an
No, no,
FGC
no.
thing?
No, it's people I actually know.
What's a kick
okay.
group?
Kick is a program that's just like an instant messenger for everybody.
You said program instead of app. Interesting.
Whatever.
Interesting.
That's what he's going to school for.
Whatever. So all we do is. Hold up.
The
I'm
only
just gonna
thing
throw
I know
DA.
about that app is that I get bots on Tinder that invite me to it all the time. That's all I know about it. Are you looking up something right now, PG?
Oh no, I'm showing DA something.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we are over what we normally do, so DA story time is going to happen next week, first thing. Very first thing. One-chan story has yet to be heard, this new one, and
Wait. Oh yeah.
we need to hear it.
So, this guy joined the group. Again, these are all friends of mine. This guy joined the group. I said, boy, if you don't change that profile pic looking like Greg Oden. The instant he joined it, he was like, somebody was like, get out of here with that Vegeta hairline.
Oh.
And it was, the last one was, it looks like those birds you draw in kindergarten. And he showed a picture of the birds, and dude, it was just
That's just mean.
exactly all it is us being mean
I
to
don't
each
like that.
other.
We need more niceties in the world.
It was the best.
All right.
Before we cut this off, I'd just like to say I really like the redesign of Hey Arnold.
Wait,
What?
Oh, you guys just see the redesign of Hey Arnold for the Hey Arnold movie that's coming out next year?
What? I heard nothing of this.
What? You got
I've never-
Hey Arnold and Miss
never-
Cleo.
Never mind.
Are you
No,
serious,
stop,
bro?
stop.
No,
I
it's
love
a-
Hey Arnold. I haven't heard of
it's
this
over.
movie.
The movie's coming out next year. It's a TV movie.
How
It's
have I not
supposed to-
heard of this?
It's supposed to serve as the series finale. He's gonna figure out about his parents and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Jungle
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Adventure.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hey Arnold movie, 2017. What? How did I not
fucking hear about this. Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie.
Yep.
Here on Miss Cleo, yeah.
She was an actual person.
Wow, so everything about it is to be assigned. Nobody knows a goddamn thing about it.
They showed off some the first images of Phoebe,
Character
Helga,
designs.
Yeah.
Arnold, and Gerald.
Holy shit. So what were you asking about this?
No, I just said I really like the character designs for it. They're slightly changed, and the slight changes makes it a lot better.
I'm looking at
Gerald!
the main image. Yeah, I like it, but it still has the same old feeling to it. This is awesome. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Does
Oh, I
Arnold
need
have
this.
his back to the?
Yeah,
Okay.
I need this.
Yeah.
In like every way.
Shit.
I've needed this series to be complete, and it's thank God.
I remember seeing an artist, I believe they're on DeviantArt, that like would draw these pictures of all of them in high school. They were all really fucking good. I need to find that artist again. Like, Phoebe was the popular girl, right?
Yeah.
No.
Or
Wait.
Phoebe was the
Rhonda
nerd girl.
was
Yeah,
the
you're
popular
talking about
girl. Like, she's, like, class queen and stuff in the high school and all that, and just other little stories in that. Fuck, I'm excited about this. For sure.
Yeah, I am hyped as fuck now about this.
Good note
Holy
good
crap.
note to end on.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week for DA Story Time.
And other things.
Sono Chino Satome.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.